Where you from, partner?
Back up, me. Back up.
Where you from?
Dangerous and famous. And
I did look great. Look. Hold on, man. And hit it. Hold on. Bang.
Y'all know what's going on, chat. Nydrillofficial. We back. Damn, chat. I ain't gonna lie. We got some weird news today. I was not expecting to see this. So, seemingly, K-Flock has been dropped from Columbia Records. I'm surprised. You know what I'm saying? There's no public statements. Like, Columbia didn't make a public statement. K-Flock and them didn't make a public statement. It was just the only thing we have. And mind you, they're not gonna make public statements. Like, labels don't fuck around and make public statements when they drop an artist, or if an artist decides to not sign more years and shit like that. They just silently go their path. The way we find out, you gotta go through the label artist sheet or whatever. They like on their website, they'll have like a list of their artists. Now, you know what I'm saying? If they take an artist name off the list, that's it. The artist is not backed by the label no more. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, K-Flock is off Columbia website. He's off the website. You know what I'm saying? He's not in the artist section no more. He was about a month ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, did they really just drop him? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, Columbia Records been moving funny with my boy K-Flock. It's just a shame. You know what I'm saying? He was fighting this case. Hopefully he comes home. You know what I'm saying? He comes home, he can go fucking sign a new deal and get even more money. From what I know, Columbia Records is the same label that dropped Fabio a couple months ago. Fabio, you know what I'm saying, got dropped, went and go sign a new deal. It was like nothing. Got more money. But yeah, bro. Free K-Flock, bro. Looking like Columbia dropped him. I had contacted K-Flock's team. I talked to JD Banks, which is a manager. They basically have no. They didn't hear about this. I was like informing them on it. So they had no comment really. They had no clue. But from what he told me, this is what K-Flock wants. That's what they all want, because they didn't like the deal with Columbia. They don't really. You know what I'm saying? This is what they want. They want to get out that deal. So if it's true, K-Flock gonna be happy. At the end of the day, free K-Flock. But what does this mean for New York drill, chat? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, because if you really think about it, they been stopped signing drill artists to major label deals, like on some G shit. Like, they been stopped doing that. The last wave of artists that got like signed to major label deals was Murder B and S.Go. That was the last two that I could remember, honestly. Right now, everybody else signed little deals. It's not major label deals. They're distribution deals and management deals. That's the only deals that these labels are really pushing through for the drill artists right now. And yeah, bro. So it's just like, what does that mean? Does that mean labels aren't backing New York drill music in general anymore? I don't think that's the case. There's still a couple like survivors. There's still a couple drill artists that are signed to deals. Some of them is on thin ice. Some of them is on their way out the door. It looked like the only way to really last in the labels now is you gotta go from drill to mainstream. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you, labels going wherever the money going. At the end of the day, if your music make money, it doesn't matter what type of music you fucking making. You can make rock music, you can make emo music, you be screaming and like a rock star and the shit. You can make country, it doesn't matter. If your music is making money, the labels is pushing up. They're getting that. They want that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like look at Chicago. Like Von Off 1700, Chucky, all these motherfuckers. They got deals, like they getting bread. They not getting signed. They getting major pushes. They getting bread. They getting all that. So it's like, why can't New York? You know what I'm saying? So it's not a drill thing. I don't think it's not a drill thing. The money hasn't been in New York drill lately in the music. Like, there hasn't been that much money in the music. The fans is losing interest in this shit. You know what I'm saying? This New York drill as a whole is losing fans day by day. People not caring less and less. If you're not from New York, that's just how it is. They're gonna go tap in with Chicago. They're gonna go tap in with all these other scenes and be like, fuck it. At the end of the day, I don't think NYC drill is over. I just think we just need a new push of energy. That's really all it is. Cause like I said, they still signing Chicago drill artists. They still signing drill artists. It's got nothing to do with drill and violence or whatever. So that narrative, push that shit out of here. It's simply about the bread, gang. Like real shit. If you're making bread, if your music is generating bread, labels is 1,000% coming behind you. But it is, fuck it. But it's like, look at who they're signing right now. You know what I'm saying? They are still signing people from New York and shit. It got nothing to do with the area or the type of music. They're just focused on different shit. Now I even see in some of the advertisements that the labels be pushing through and shit. They've been really focusing on sexy drill, like Cash Cobain, bass swag, and all them types, all that style, Wolfface Joey, Fonte, that whole style. And it's either them or just girls. So like Stunner Sandy, Scarlett, Lola Brooke, feel me? That's really that's all they really pushing right now. Like even some of the artists that is still signed to deals like D-Thing, Chef, Sleepy, Lil TJ, you're not really seeing them in a lot of, they're not getting booked to a lot of shows. They're not getting booked for no Rolling Loud BET Awards performance, this, that, and the third. You feel me? They're not getting booked for a lot of this shit. But the people who are getting booked is the Stunner Sandys, Lola Brooks, the fucking Zeddy Will. Shout out Zeddy Will. He going crazy too. Zeddy Will next to get a big deal. I think that's one. Zeddy Will about to get a big deal if he did not get signed already. Cause Zeddy Will kind of carrying the year right now. He got a lot of hits coming out of New York. But feel me? But yeah, chat. Like I said, what does this mean for K-Flock though? I don't really think it means shit. It doesn't really mean too much, honestly. Like the labels been already like they been stopped supporting Flock money wise. Like feel me? At first, I believe. Remember, if you don't remember, they were saying like, yeah, they was helping out with the lawyers and a little bit. Then it just disappeared, and like K Flock's Mama Flock spoke on it, but like yeah, they just like disappeared and stopped answering, and it's like she can't even get an answer out of them no more. And it is what it is. So labels don't really care about all that shit. Free K Flock, it doesn't mean shit. If he comes home, he can just sign a new deal, no problem. 1, 2, 3. Just how D-Thing. The D-Thing still signed. It said Kenzo Baller still signed. 4-1, Didi Osama, Sugar Hill D-Dot, Fabio still signed. So it's like I said, that shit ain't nothing. Columbia is known for doing this shit. Like, Columbia just did this shit with Fabio. I don't know. Maybe Columbia's not into the New York scene, but it is what it is, Chad. I really don't think this means much. It's not gonna really affect nothing. It's not gonna affect his case. It's not gonna affect his music when he comes home. Cause if he comes home, he's one of the hottest artists. Oh my God, this is one of the biggest buzzes since Bobby Shmurda if K-Flock come home. Shitting me? So they gonna be behind that. I just hope if K-Flock does come home, he breaks the cycle. Because if y'all ain't noticed, it's like a cycle that every time a super, super lit artist comes home from jail after like a year or two minimum, feel me, like Bobby, D-Thing. There's been a couple more, bro. Every time they come home, there's been a cycle that they just drop the ball. They lose all the hype they had, start making bullshit, dropping bullshit, and just been like not giving a fuck. And I hope if Flock comes home, he gets on the music shit. But either way, freedom is freedom. You feel me? He gets second chance at life. But damn, let's hope he can come home and get this shit right, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know what's going on. NY Drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all rocking with these new videos. You understand what I'm saying? We outside.
Goddamn, get off my diesel. Damn, get off my diesel. Goddamn, get off my diesel. Damn, get off my diesel. I'm not these rappers, I got real bands. In the crib, bustin' my Lil Bigs. I don't control, I do it for the real fans. Play this song and turn it with my old man. And my real name Max. And I really got plaques, yeah. Double digits, no cap. I'm the real Black Boy Max. Black Boy Max. Black Boy Max. Black Boy Max. I'm the real Black Boy Max.